Yeah, it was good. Back and forth. Obviously two best teams in the league going at it. And, kind of fitting game went to overtime, and we played well. Obviously, there's a couple things like always say that there's always things you can clean up, and you want to hold that lead when we have it. But that's a tough building to come into play, and they're a great team, so we're happy with that.
Keys to the first period was had control of most of the play.
Yeah, we took it to them. We obviously knew how skilled they are, how good they've been playing. So we knew our start was going to be key, and we kind of just hopped on them, got a couple early, and then really just got on their D and pressured them, and we were able to get some ozone time from it. So it was, worked out well.
You mentioned top two teams. You guys approach this as, hey, this is kind of a measuring stick thing?
Well, for sure, yeah. We only play these guys twice a year. We haven't played them yet, and they're obviously doing really well, and we're doing well too. So I think it's. It was a little bit of a measuring stick. You want to see how you stack up against teams you don't see often and teams in the East. But at the end of the day, we're just worrying about ourselves, worrying about our day-to-day process and how we can become the best team that we can be.
You've seen it all year, but how about that play by Josh on the winner?
Yeah, great play. Great play by Scheif too. Great play by JMO to find that little hole, and that's his skating ability that gets him there, and his hockey sense, and great play and great goal. We needed that.
The second unit came through again. What's been key for you guys to keep that going all year long?
I think we're just being direct and taking what's given. And we're not really picking, choosing what we're doing. We're kind of just, if they're giving us something, then we're gonna, take that and do it with the intent and authority. And it's been working. Today, we get one off the rush. They give us a little break in off the rush, and Vladdy, instead of him curling up and trying to set it up, he takes it right to the net, and that's kind of our mindset is shots towards the net and then recoveries and rebounds from there, and try to get them out of sorts. And whether it's off the rush or while we're set up, it doesn't really matter. We kind of have that same mindset. So it's been that was our unit's been playing well.
Stands out about the road trip as a whole. 6 in a row.
Yeah, going 3-0 is huge. Tough trip, a couple tough teams, tough buildings to play in, and we did a great job. So I think that's a good test for our group, and says a lot about how we're playing right now, who we are, and got a couple more games going into the break, and just try to play the same way.
Shoulder okay after that?
Yeah, kind of more just stunned a little bit. Won't hurt.
Thanks.
We kind of had a little bit of an extended shift there. I think they may have been a bit tired, and we played a lot with those two guys in overtime, and Scheif did a good job driving through and just tried to slip my check and go to the net, and he made an amazing pass and had half the net to shoot at, so it was nice play by him.
Two tough teams going at it. Felt like the game went like high.
Yeah, it was a crazy game. I think there was a lot of weird stuff going on, a lot of goals. Obviously, both teams are known for scoring, but also their defensive game. So, I think both teams would probably want to clean some of those things up. But it was a fun game, a lot of swings, great energy in the arena, and it was nice to be able to stick it out and get the 2 points.
You've been a resilient team all year long. Is this another example of that, and what can it do for you moving forward?
Yeah, I think for us, it's we talk about all the time. You of course want to have a good start and get out in front and not relinquish the lead. But sometimes it takes 60 minutes, 65, whatever it is, and especially against a great team like that. So we found a way to stick it out and we bent but didn't break in the third.
Can you sense that like both teams kind of knew this was two teams? You don't see each other that often, and two teams on each side kind of playing each other at the top of the standings.
Yeah, I think both teams have a lot of pride and want to, show that they're the better team, I suppose. And so there was a solid intensity out there. I really liked our first. I thought they kind of took over in the second, and third went back and forth. But we found a way to be resilient in the game, and definitely you can see why they're such a great team.
What's it like to see the way that Perfetti is being rewarded for results as a game? We talked so much about how impacting the game when he wasn't scoring. Now he's sort of getting reaping the reward.
Yeah, I mean, he's played great all year, and obviously guys get hot and cold, and I think what's been great is whether he's been scoring or not, he's been contributing every single night, in ways that maybe go unnoticed. He's such a smart player and plays great at both ends of the ice, in whatever role he's asked to play. So, you see what kind of hockey sense he has and skill, and when maybe it's not going in for him, that it's right around the corner. But I think that maturity in his game, that he doesn't score for a few games, it doesn't change anything. He's still being a great player for us, and he's only going to continue to get better.
What stands out to you about the road trip as a whole, being able to sweep it and get to 6 in a row?
Yeah, I mean, going back to before the 6 games, obviously we got challenged by our coach, and we responded well, and it's something we've asked out of the staff this year, and as a group we want to push each other. So obviously we've played well since, and going in on a tough road trip. I mean, 3 difficult buildings to play in, and 3 a little bit different games, but to come out with all 3 wins is huge. And now we've got a couple days and 2 games left before the break. We've got to try to finish it off.
What's it say about this team that when they tie it up, you don't let that kind of get you down or keep you down?
Yeah, I think, as I said earlier, we've talked about being resilient, and no matter what the game throws at you, going out there and not wavering from what makes us a good team, not deviating from the plan. And I felt like we did a good job of weathering the energy. Obviously, once they tied it up, the building was electric, and they had the momentum, and I thought we did a pretty good job of calming down after that.
Appreciate it.
Obviously really liked our first. Came out great. Second period looked a little too casual. They got the momentum back and kind of got after us there a bit. But in the third, it was kind of we got the lead back, got out in front, and then kind of we got back on our heels, and they had a big push. And at the end of the day, it gets to overtime. You just obviously hoping for that opportunity, that chance where you get those odd man situations, and it's a nice play, big goal by JMO.
Do you sense guys are geared up to play against two teams, top 20 conference with a great game like this? We don't see each other often.
Yeah, I mean, certainly, obviously, we knew how we were both sitting in the standings and both having real good years. We hadn't won here in 11 tries, so that had a lot to do with it too. Finally getting a win in here was nice, but yeah, you're going against some elite players on the opposite side, and we've been watching what they've been doing. You're following the standings, watching them on the highlights, and to have a game like that, pretty exciting for the fans, maybe not so much for the coaches.
I guess you guys are both high-scoring teams, but also good defensive teams. The scoring went out today, or?
Yeah, that kind of it opened up the floodgates. Yeah, you know what? It just sometimes it happens. There was a lot of pressure going both ways. We had pressure on them for extended period of times, and then they pushed hard at us. And so, yeah, it was a race to the end.
We only needs one chance, basically.
Well, he had a couple there in the second there. We just got some sticks on, but that shot, I've seen that shot before. That came off in a hurry, and obviously Helly didn't have time to react to that one.
Just talking about your best players kind of coming up big in the big moments. I mean, is that another great example? And maybe a night where Mark's line wasn't at its best, but you found a way to make a play with the game on the line?
Yeah. Before I get there, I thought Vladdy's line was outstanding. I thought that him, Fetz, and Fly did a great job of, every time they were dangerous, they had ozone time, they hounded pucks. But you're right, you never know where you're going to get to in a game, and whether it's a goalie making a save, a defenseman making a defensive stop, or in that case, your top players making a great play like they did to score a goal. That's what you need them for in those moments.
And Perfetti specifically, and you talked about him, wasn't producing, but wanted to do the right things. Now it seems like the reward is coming. What does it mean for a player to get that reinforcement?
I think that's the maturity that we've seen from him over the last year and a half. Is that last year he let that stuff bother him when he didn't score, and he got away from how he had to play. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of his puck battles. Simply is, to me, is the simplest thing that has helped him have success. And he's hard on it, and he's around it a lot. He's staying closer to the net, and that line's got some chemistry, which you'd like to see.
Josh was saying that you challenged the team before this game. The way they responded, was that say about the guys in that room?
Yeah, I mean, this is the last game on the road here before we go to the break. We still got 2 at home, obviously, and we've had success. We wanted to finish it. We wanted to be greedy and get all 3. We knew that that Washington was going to be tough, and but I like the fact that we came out in that first period and really got our game going. Got playing jet hockey, and it kind of got them on their heels. And had certainly you need to do that when you're on the road.
What do you like to about Neil Pion's game? Neil?
Yeah, big minutes. Again, had to play some big minutes against some of the, against Ovi, against some of those top guys, Doobie, that line. So there's some big bodies on the other side, and he did. Him and Sammy did a real good job. They scored some goals. They also got, did the physical side of the thing, the heavy lifting that we need from them. Thank you.